Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be telling you that how to upload files to Dropbox or choose files from Dropbox. So Dropbox is a file sharing style site here. We will be doing this inside React.js. So this is a simple button, upload or choose files. If I click this button, this file chooser box will come here, and here you can select any sort of file here. If I want to select this file and click on choose, so then you will see this image will be rendered on the screen. So I have selected this image, and you can even upload images also at the same time. If you click this box, there's the option of upload files. You can click this option and then you can select any images of your choice. Let me select this image. You will see this is uploading the file to Dropbox, and that's it. Your file is uploaded, and then you can select your file. Let's suppose this is the uploaded file. If I select this, you will see this is the uploaded image. I can even check here. If I go to my Dropbox, you will see these two images are uploaded. These two images, you can see that first and the second. You can even delete this image by clicking this delete all button here. Delete. So we will be doing this through the file chooser API. So for doing this process, all the source code is given in the video description. You can go to my blog. I have written a step-by-step blog post on this topic. So go to the video description and download all the source code. This is a copy option. Simply copy the source code, and you can just use this. And now to get started, guys, first of all I will be doing this in React. So first of all, you need to use this website, which is codesandbox.io. This is a great website in order to get started by building React.js applications without having to waste time locally developing environment. So you need to have a GitHub account. For that, click on new sandbox, and then you need to select the technology, which is React. So after you do this, it will instantly create your React.js application, and it will give you a unique URL which is live on the internet, so anyone can see your React.js application. So that's the magic. Now I will show you the library that I am using here. So if you go to npmjs.com node package manager, so there is a library out there which is Dropbox file chooser. This is a library. So type this and you will see this will be the first Dropbox file picker. I think, let me just match this. React Dropbox chooser, sorry. You need to type here React dash Dropbox dash chooser. Just type this, and the very first library which comes in, this is the library that we will be using here. It has got 5,000 weekly downloads, and this is the actual code. And now in order to install this, it is pretty easy. You need to click on add dependency and then search for this library, React Dropbox chooser. Click on this and it will instantly download this and install it in the background. Now you can see that it has installed it. Now we have this functional component inside our React.js. So first of all, what we need to do is that we need to include this library. So we need to delete all this code here. So right here after this, we can just write import statement, import Dropbox chooser from then the library name, which is React Dropbox chooser. That's it. After including it, we need to make a simple h1 tag here, heading, and let me close it. So I will be giving a simple heading here, which will be upload or choose files from Dropbox. So you will see that. Let me just align this inside center position. So I will give it a style attribute. So style will be equal to double curly brackets, and inside this we will write here text align to center. That's it. So it will have it inside the center of the screen. Now after this heading, we will have two break tags. So after these two break tags, we will be having a div which will be having a class name of container. So all this code is there inside the documentation if you check here. So you can just simply copy paste it, but I will be writing manually in order to tell you how to do this. So now we will include our component, which is Dropbox chooser. So it takes some parameters. So let me just close this simply. So it takes some options. Now you will see this is our button here. If you click this window will appear, but you need to first of all provide some options here. So first option it is takes is the app key. So app key will be generally be created whenever you create your project inside Dropbox. So it takes this option. So we will create a constant here, app key, right here inside our application. So right here, just after including it, we will create this constant. So app key will be different for you. So now to create this app key, first of all you need to go to Dropbox/developers. This is a developers account that first of all you need to sign up on Dropbox. Now go to app console, and here you need to create a new app. Click on create app option, and then you need to first of all select this option scoped access and then app folder, and after that you need to give a app name. Let's suppose I give it box app, sorry, app apper. You need to give a unique name. So you can see app name is already taken 123. So if you click create app, so your app will be created, and now you want this app key here. You will see this, but first of all you need to add the domain name from which you are running. So if you're running from a domain name, you need to simply copy paste it. HTTPS is required here, so simply paste it and click add. So now your domain name will be added. So you don't need to add this HTTPS. This is not required, so I can just simply delete this and then click on add. So your domain name will be added. That's it. After this, now you need to copy paste this app key here, which is available to you. So this will be unique for you, so don't copy mine. And after that you need to just simply paste it here. That's it. So let me just make this on one line. So if I click it, now you will see still we need to first of all provide some more options here. I think this domain name doesn't matches here, so I need to again copy paste the same name here. So let me just paste this domain name and again go to it. Click on add. That's it. So now if I refresh it, hopefully this will work. If I refresh, oh sorry, this is my app here. So let me now refresh here. So now you will see your Dropbox file chooser will work because your domain was added. Now we simply need to add some more options. Whenever the file is uploaded, there is a success callback. So success callback option we need to configure. So this needs to be there only. So let me have this success callback. So whenever the file is uploaded, we will have this success callback handle success. This function we will create, and also we will have a cancel callback. So whenever the user has cancelled the operation, this callback function will execute. This is arrow function, and we will simply console log that closed. Now we simply need to create this handle success here, and this will take the files which the user has selected. So simply we can console log files. That's it. So what you will see here is that if I open Dropbox chooser, and now I need to upload files here. So simply I need to, if I click this, you will see my file will be uploaded. If I click choose here, so in the console you will see a object will be there. If I open this object, you will see there is only one image, and all sort of this information, thumbnail link, name, link type will be there. So we want this thumbnail link property so that we can embed this image onto your React application. So for that, we will create a state variable, which is URL, comma set URL. we will make use of useState hook inside React. So useState, it will automatically import it, you will see. So the default value will be null. So now after this drop chooser, simply uh, we will also have a simple attribute in order to select multiple files at once. So this is multi-select. So this takes a boolean parameter, so we will pass it true. So you can select multiple files at once. After this we will define a custom button. You can even change this label, which is open Dropbox chooser. So we can define our own button. So here I can say here upload or choose files. Now you will see this text will change here. If I hit this button, nothing will happen. So you can just remove this button if you don't need it. And after doing this, we can have two break tags in order to display the uploaded image. And we can have a simply image tag, and we can attach the source to the URL that we have set here. And also we will have a alt parameter also, so this is required. So the error will go on here, you will see. So the URL is empty for now. Inside problems you will see set URL is assigned a value but is never used. So we need to also assign this. So if I console log like 0 dot, the property name was thumbnail link. So if I just console log this value, you will see. If I now select this value, click on choose, you will see in the console the whole URL will be printed out. This is the image here, actual image. So if I just copy paste this link here, open link in new window, you will see this is the actual image. So what we want is that we need to define this inside our image tag. So we can use this function which is set URL in order to set the URL, and we just need to pass this whole string here. So we can simply copy paste it. That's it. And now you will see this URL will be there. If I again choose this file, so this image will be printed out. You will see this is the image that we have selected. So this was the application, guys. I can even give it a maximum width of, let's suppose, 200. You can even change this to width and height. So you will see the width and the height has been changed. So in this tutorial we have made a simple application which uploads the files to your Dropbox, and also you can choose files as well using the file chooser API in React.js. All the source code will be there inside the video description. You can just copy paste all the source code. And thanks very much for watching this video, and I will be seeing you next tutorial.